Spanish translation is oral and written communication, Spanish to English or English to Spanish. It involves preparing products as well, and so we focus on an area known as localization. Localization is the industry term for preparing a product for a particular community. Well, the first kind of careers would be professional careers unrelated to translation itself. So usually about half of my students are going to law school or medical school, dental school, business school, something like that. I went to law school myself after getting a translation major, and I was the only language major in my entire law school, so there's that kind of preparation. Then there are jobs within the language industry. Those would include translators, interpreters, bilingual editors, monolingual editors, quality assurance specialists, software engineers, and then within government there would be linguists and what's known as a media analyst. Translation majors will improve their oral communication, their written communication, their research skills in particular, and that's because in translation you often are confronted with texts that are talking about things that you may not be familiar with. You have to know how to do research. And then professional skills, punctuality, getting things in on time, delivering what you actually promised, those kinds of things. I can't really think of any major on campus that's even remotely similar to what we do. There would be language majors, obviously, but studying translation is not an exercise in contrastive grammar or something like that. We don't do that. Instead, we focus on written and oral communication, understanding the conventions of different kinds of texts, different kinds of products. A recipe is different from a newspaper article. You expect the language to be different for that reason. And so our students are going to be well versed in what I would call discourse analysis, understanding the needs of different texts and different audiences. I often say that translation is for people who want to know a little bit about everything. So if you're a real Renaissance type person, you would be the kind of person that would enjoy translation. It's an opportunity to become immersed in almost anything that you become interested in. The world is getting smaller. Intercultural communication is becoming more and more important every day. Even during the recession that we recently had in this country, government agencies and the language industry were hiring linguists, translators, interpreters consistently. And so translators and interpreters are going to be well prepared for the increasing globalization that we see in the world.